We're yin and yang today again.
We are
Black
again.
and white, ebony and ivory.
You know what? You can't really tell because of like color theory and the lighting in here, but this is light blue.
Really?
Yeah, I know. It's
like the old dress, the old viral dress.
It totally is. It's like, what color is it?
Is it blue or white?
Right. This is, and I'm sure if I adjusted my lighting, it would look some other color. But yeah, this is a light blue number, but still at other ends of the spectrum. We are.
Wow. Well, you look like $1 million.
Oh my gosh. That's what I'm going for. You know.
Well,
actually, that's not what I'm going for at all. That's so funny. So. That's really funny you say that because I have recently, I did not mean to talk about this, but it's been, I watched it and now I cannot get it fucking out of my head.
Yeah.
The new show on Netflix that's about Palm Beach in Florida.
Is it scripted?
It's called, no, it's
no.
Oh my gosh.
Like reality show about Palm Beach? Good
Palm
grief.
Beach. It's called Members Only Palm Beach.
You really do love an escape.
An
escape hatch.
I hate that I do, but I could not stop watching. So these are all the women, not all the women. This is basically Real Housewives Mar-a-Lago.
Right. That's why
it is there.
Honestly, I'd have to get to the end of the internet before I watch that. But you love it. It tickles you.
Because they feel like, talk about a different set of goals and values and
that's true.
And I just
currency.
Feel like, wow. Their currency is so different than mine. And I look at them and I go, wow, what a sad life. And I think they look at me and go, wow, what a sad life.
Oh,
and that is so wild to me. And
they would pity you. Like they wouldn't.
I know. They would. That's what I mean. What a sad life. Like
you judge them though.
I pity them too.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Why?
Because so many of them you can see are trapped in a cage of their own emotion. Like they've created these prisons for themselves and they are faking it. I mean, so much more than just what is on the outside. They are, nobody knows how to express themselves and nobody knows how to really deal with their emotions and say what's wrong because they've, in order to get to this place of privilege, have had to, like, be okay with probably so much and had to fake it for so long. Like one gal on there is very judgmental towards everybody else because they're all women who, not all of them, but some of the women don't work and don't have jobs. And
right. What's her?
And this one says that she's self-made. She married a billionaire at 23. You cannot claim to be I mean, technically it is self.
I'll tell you what, that is hard.
But yeah, she married a guy who was like 35 years her senior. And she is poo-pooing.
That is silly.
Why are you doing that, ma'am?
But how do you think she
because now they're divorced and now she has a real estate development. She says she has 3 businesses. You know.
Oh, they had a prenup.
And she now has,
Wow.
I'm sure. Well, maybe. No, I'm sure she got a bunch, but she now works.
She has to have a job of some kind.
Yes.
And so she feels like ripped off.
Yeah, basically. It is.
Also, I love that you're the only viewer of Members Only who is intellectualizing it.
I definitely am. I am intellectualizing the whole thing. I do this treatment modality for therapy called IFS, which internal family systems, and it does a lot of like parts work and talks about parts of us, like these different parts that we have. And we have like a manager part that comes out when like that inner child is feeling hurt or scared, that kind of is the people pleaser or puts different roles for everybody, but it's usually the people pleaser or the minimizer or the perfectionist.
Like, it's fine. Who cares?
Yeah,
like,
or the perfectionist. Yes, yeah, or puts everybody else's feelings ahead of their own. Self abandons that in order to survive, really. you know.
Yeah,
and
I love that modality.
Right? Yeah, we all know it so well. I watch them. I watch it happen. I watch them switch into this. I watch that part come up. I watch the emotion rise, the fear of the inner child come up, and then instantly the manager takes over and is like, and usually the posture changes. There's a lot of like preening, like the hair. There's so much. One woman cannot. I'm like, oh my God, she's got the biggest tail ever, and it is fascinating. But the everything. It's like they're playing Cinderella. They're all in ball gowns, like every day. All these women do is go to parties and events, and it's like, do they do anything else?
It's drag.
It's 100% drag. And then I thought it was so funny that they were saying it's like the queer community and like gay and trans people trying to imitate these fancy ladies, but the fancy ladies at the end of the day are really just imitating
100%.
them. And I'm like, this is crazy. It's so weird.
Now I want to watch. This is what you always do.
You have to because I was like, okay, I'm bored. I felt like I was at the end of I watched like, everything.
I've had
and I'm like, I couldn't sleep. I was like, I'm up. I don't know. I just want, okay, sure. The internet seemed to really think, or the algorithm seemed to really think I wanted to watch it. Click on it, and I'm like,
so
I'll
offended.
just watch one. 8 episodes later, not in a row. Don't get crazy. But
I wouldn't have been surprised.
I was like upset when it ended because I'm like, fuck. And they fight. And they are catty, and they're like children, and they have children, and it's insane.
It is insane.
It's just...
You're right about that.
And I can't stop thinking about it. I can't stop thinking about it because of how materialistic they are. And they kept on saying, to be in a room with Donald Trump and Elon Musk, we feel like we've made it. And I'm just like...
oh, my God.
Yeah. And then you have a mix of some who are like these white women who are like blonde, and then they think they have ownership over everything. And then there's this new wave of like immigrant children.
But they're like so much hotter, number one.
Oh yeah, and the other ladies are not happy about it.
Well, they never are. That's the thing.
And then they go to therapy. It's great. It's so good. It's so bad, but it's so good.
I'm happy
So,
for you.
yeah. So that's what's happening in my life.
I feel like, okay, I had a couple things because I was doing the edits for our other episodes, and I was like, I hate when like I either forget to say something or whatever. So just a few orders of business.
Yes.
Number one, the Taco Bell 50K.
Yeah.
I did forget to say my favorite part, which is the pretty much the only rule aside from like what you got to eat this and that is that you're not allowed to have Pepto-Bismol, Alka-Seltzer, Pepcid, Mylanta, or any other medicinal stomach acid.
While the thing starts. They don't know what I'm doing in my own time.
I know, it's like,
I can
real.
pregame
like
with that.
doping.
Yeah, and also like I feel like I got a slow enough metabolism. Well, I'll pop like 2 or 3 Tums 2 hours before, and I'll be fine.
I'm
No
sure there's
problem.
like...
And please, you think they didn't give us anything on the
Timelines?
challenge? I was fine. No problem.
Listen,
I
love
get
how you always
footwear
think
that I
I'm worried
choose.
about you. I'm just telling you the rules of this race.
This is me defending the voices in my head that are like, Sarah, you can't do that. And I'm like, guys, calm down. I got this.
No, I just think that's a really funny rule to add.
Totally.
And like when, because we're thinking about our, flip-flop 5K.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it would be great to have some rule that's funny like that. Like,
yeah,
some flip-flop brand that is like too performance.
Right.
Like would give too big of an advantage or something.
Yeah, I was like, in ours, you probably should do a shot of that before you start the race.
Right. You have to do Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah.
But what I do want
Yeah.
is for everyone to sign up for Daily Look
Oh.
clothing service.
Did you guys see the video that I
Yes.
posted of
Yes.
my adorable
And then
outfit?
I saw you wear the sweatshirt like
Yeah.
so many times because
Yes.
everything in that box is perfect for you.
I kept everything.
What, like, I already loved Daily Look, which is a styling service. They send you clothes and you're going to love it. But like, my most recent box, you know how, like, denim, a pair of jeans,
I know.
you got to go try them. In
I
fact,
know.
I tried to convince you to buy jeans online and you were like, oh,
I
no,
said,
no.
I have to first go do a recon.
Go to the mall.
Yes.
Like it's 1997
Yes.
and try them on because denim is tricky.
Yeah.
But they sent me a pair of jeans and I was like, these are not going to work. And they are my new faves.
Same, Susie. I tried them on in front of my girlfriend and she was like, get out of
For
here.
real?
Yes. Perfect. I couldn't, and I didn't think that they were going to.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have
we're
picked
like,
them for myself.
There's no way.
Let me tell you, having one box of just a new, it's like a refresh to my wardrobe, like unlocked,
Yeah.
like 30 new outfits.
Right.
And I'm not bored. That's all I
how
needed.
I feel.
It is not like I need, new stuff all the time. I just need a
like a
refresh.
basic piece that
and
then can change up a bunch of outfits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And
I
like
agree.
every now and then, every season, just give me like a seasonal refresh. You know?
Yes. Yes. I couldn't agree more. And it is the #1 highest rated premium personal styling service for women. You take a quiz, you say what you like, what your lifestyle is, celebrities maybe that whose style you love, and then some literal human being sends you what they think you love, and it's like, are you my best friend?
And let me also say, I adjusted my sizes from the last time I ordered. So shout out to Esperanza because she adjusted my sizes and changed and like from when I ordered the box and I was like, oh, sorry. And she's like,
really?
oh, wait, yes. And was like,
That's
oh, wait, let me
awesome.
swap them out. Perfect.
That's awesome. And that really goes to show
I
like,
can't
it is
even
a
do that.
person.
Yes.
Esperanza, thank you.
That's what I said. I was like, oh, this really is a person.
And she sorted it out. So it's time to get your own personal stylist like Esperanza.
Yes.
With Daily Look, head to dailylook.com to take your style quiz and use code BRAINCANDY for 50% off your first order. Once again, that's dailylook.com for 50% off. And then make sure you use our promo code BRAINCANDY so they know we sent you one last time, dailylook.com and promo code BRAINCANDY. You will love it. It's really cute.
Yes.
Oh, and then I have a theory. Susie has a theory today.
I love it. Yeah.
This is my last order of business. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm missing it. I don't know. Do you remember how like when you had boyfriends and like you would talk about them all the time?
Yes.
And then I'd be like, shut the fuck up about that bozo. And like I wanted to do a swear jar thing where you said their name and then whatever.
Yes.
But recently I noticed that, of course you're talking about your girlfriend because you go on vacation and you're doing things and you have stories to tell. But you, unlike with the boys, you don't say her name. Usually, sometimes, but usually you just say my girlfriend.
Yeah.
But when it was a boyfriend, you always said their name, which is what really bugged me.
Oh, yeah.
Because I hated them.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And I don't want to hear their fucking loser names.
Yeah, got it.
What do you think could be the reason for that?
Because I'm keeping her anonymity. And sometimes it's almost like yeah, because she's like it doesn't even really want to be on social media.
When we talk privately, you do say her name.
Yeah.
All the time. Like, but I think you've said it on here. You know that people know what it is, but like you still want to like maybe.
Yeah, I just like,
okay.
And then it feels like, give some context and, I don't know, like.
But it's subconscious. It's not as if you said, I'm going to call her my girlfriend only.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think it probably was a habit of, like, I didn't even post a picture of her until we were over a year together.
That's right. I noticed.
People are like, "Oh my God, finally you have a girlfriend!" Like,
Okay.
And I would like to talk about that. I don't think I mentioned this on here.
Hmm?
I've never not said I was queer. I said that for a long time.
Yeah, you did.
So many people were like,
who's accusing you?
so many people, not like were accusing me of anything else, but they were saying, "Oh, I knew she was gay."
Sherlock.
I'm like, it wasn't a big old secret.
She said she was gay on The Real World fucking 15 years ago.
I'm like, I was the Grand Marshal of the Gay Pride Parade.
Duh.
This was not any news to. This is not a big shocker.
You really sleuthed that out,
right?
huh?
So many people were like, I knew there's no way I could have had a crush on a straight girl. Yeah, you didn't. You never did. I was Curve Magazine's like number 11 most desirable female queer woman. So, hello,
Duh. I mean, obviously.
On a list of 100. So,
what were you?
I think I was number 11.
Jeez.
Or 16 or something like that. Maybe I was deeper. That seems crazy.
You were
11
deeper.
is probably high. But I think I really do think that it was something like that because it was right when the show came out.
Sarah, obviously. I mean,
now I want to know. I have the magazine.
Yeah, go ahead and you can Google it while I rant because
I'm gonna look.
The truth is, it really, well, I mean, they're not saying anything wrong. It just seems like a weird thing,
right?
To like say outside of your body. I always think, why aren't people just thinking it in their brain?
Right.
Why are they typing it out?
Right.
Because once you type it out, then we're going to be like, duh, of course she's queer. She said that.
I think they want the attention of that to me is what, isn't that what I know. Isn't that what we all want all the time?
I mean,
it does kind of feel like that.
Yeah, I guess so. Because it's women, right, that are doing this. So this isn't, if it was a dude doing
they
it,
want to listen, I've done way stealthier, ambiguous
I should
things
offer a class
to say I'm interested in somebody.
Yeah.
Like.
And more effective.
Yeah.
By the way. That's why I say I should offer a class.
You should definitely. I should not. I am no better than any of these. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying I've done ways like things that were even more difficult to read. That things that were like stealthier in that way. Like I'm not.
Do you have other gifts?
It's no. Anyways, I won't waste time finding it, but it does give me a good opportunity to post this at a later date.
Yeah, please do that.
Screenshot. So there we go.
I was mad that you didn't post the episode thing, like of when you were in the top 100.
Oh, I still am going to. I just haven't.
Okay.
I haven't.
There's no hurry. Anytime.
I want to like.
Whenever you're ready.
Announce it and you know.
Sarah got
give it the right attention.
An amazing sort of distinction in culture.
Yeah. So did you.
Yeah, by proxy, and I'll take it.
Your name's listed.
Yeah, that's the only bad part. We've already. So unfortunately, The Ringer did a list of like amazing television episodes, and Sarah's episode of Rivals 3 finale is in there, and it was, I think it was 54.
Yeah,
54 greatest television episode in history because of her. And they did mention me because I'm a shithead. But they used my last name and they did not use hers. They just called her Sarah like she's Madonna. Maybe that's a compliment.
I was like, Sarah, I don't even get a last name. Come on. I should write them back and be like, yo, throw my last name in
Can we do a
there.
correction?
Yeah. Can we do a correction and add my last name just so I can like.
You should say I'm Sarah Revere.
Speaking of annoying things with last names, I just got my supervisor just sent me my diploma, or basically it's because it was at our office, and she sent me my diploma.
Started.
My diploma has my fucking married name on it.
Me too.
What do we just have to keep it like that?
Yes.
Dude!
Because mine is my former last name of my former husband.
That shit sucks.
It really did.
Why did
I know. Wait, let me see. Hold on, it's up there. Oh no, it's actually Adams, but I was still mad. I just had to look above me. And I actually called him and I was like, can we get that? Come on. Fuck
And
that.
they said no?
Yeah.
Dude!
It's a very official process. It's like, they don't fuck around.
I'm
Maybe your
sure it
school's
is.
different, but
no,
mine
I'm
was
sure
like,
it's good.
nope.
Mine is like they basically need a fucking blood sample for anything. It's
Did
going to be the
you-
same.
Did you contact them?
No, not yet, because I just opened it today, and I was like, and I pulled it out
so
all
funny.
excited. I was like, oh.
It really, I hate to say it because I am still married, of course, to Adam Butler. But like, this was right after we got married. And I was still like, what the fuck is his name doing there?
Right, I would be pissed. I like
He
and with
wasn't
the
there
doctor.
for
He
this.
wasn't there. Right. I'm like, oh, Pat, come on, that's somebody else now.
It's so much worse when you're divorced.
Yeah.
What are you going to, you have to.
I'm gonna try.
You
I
can
am.
make a fake diploma.
Here's what I was thinking of doing. I could make a fake one. That is
Yeah.
not a bad thing because I still have one. It's just like the official one. Or I was thinking of opening up the frame and making a label that goes over it, like getting the paper and
It'd be
just
off center and you know you'd be mad about it.
I know, but if I did the whole name and covered
Oh.
up the whole thing, I was thinking about like what I've already thought. See, I've like been down.
Is it white? It's not white.
No,
You'd have to
it's
find a
not.
color.
I know,
There's no
and then
way.
it's there. I know, and it'll still look like.
Maybe your school is more progressive because Chapman is.
Yeah, and I'll just be like, here's the deal.
Yeah, they're a private institution.
And I've already updated my name with the Board of Behavioral Sciences and all that, so that my license isn't that.
At minimum, I would create a fake one.
Yeah, I'll create a fake one
'Cause
because who cares? And I'll
you're
put the
not
fake
even
one right on
married.
top. And I don't care. Like it doesn't. I didn't even have it. I've been a therapist for like 6+ years now. Like I haven't even had it hanging. Like who cares? I don't care.
Maybe if you do, let me know. I'll make a fake one too. Because I'm sick of it. What's his name doing on there? Fuck you.
Right. Just do an arts and crafts project when you come here and just like cut it out. All like
I cannot.
it's all like handwritten in crayon.
If you're getting married and you're a lady,
Yeah.
I cannot emphasize enough
Oh.
how much I encourage you to not change your name
Don't do
under
it.
any circumstances. And you're like, if you're like me and you think, well, what if we have kids and I'll have the same? Why?
What?
I don't even want the same name as that guy. He's so annoying right now. Fuck that guy.
So funny.
He should want to be a Meister. I don't want to
Yeah.
be him.
That's funny. Then they should like yeah.
Who do you pick?
Who do you pick?
Pick one.
Which parent?
Right.
That's really
talk about a racket.
funny.
It is a racket.
That is funny. That could be written into a stand-up. That's funny.
Right.
About
if
like,
you and your partner had to like,
and then your kid gets to pick, and then imagine what
see.
kind of parents you'd be.
yes,
Yeah,
this
you
is
probably.
not a bad idea.
This is not a bad idea. I'm for
I'll
this.
tell you what else is a great idea, and that is feeding your cat Smalls cat food.
Yes.
It actually is a really great idea.
It really is, and I just heard this on NPR. I mean, it was from an older. It was on Wait, don't tell me. But I heard this that one of the things that's heavily impacted by tariffs is cat food.
What? Wonder why?
Yeah, that was. It's like imported cat food. And,
Wow, well,
you know,
the
for
prices
those
stay the
fancy people.
same.
So with Smalls, you can get fancy cat food,
Yeah.
save a whole bunch.
Yeah, you can. Human grade. And think, hey, at minimum, get that first order because they got an incredible deal.
The best
for
deal
our
I've ever
listeners.
heard.
Best deal. And these darn cats running the show over here. And they are. Those two sisters we adopted, it's like puppies. They're not
Sue,
cats.
stop.
I don't know.
Stop telling me things that are making me jealous and want to buy a cat.
Are you kidding? This is a warning. Like they'll jump up on this
I love
desk and
this.
start biting through these cables like puppies. It's crazy. They're so cute and fun, but anyway, but they are so happy because the food they're eating is delicious, nutritious, and human grade, which really they don't deserve, but it's okay. And all like the customers of Smalls all report like my cat seems like cuter and healthier and their fur seems better and
Cuter.
I'm that's not what it says in my notes, but I'm saying from this customer. So anywho, they have a great deal for our listeners. If you have a cat, make 2026 your cat's healthiest year yet. Take advantage of their New Year's special. You get 60%
I know.
off
It's insane.
your
It's
first
like,
order.
they're giving it away.
Plus free shipping when you head to smalls.com/braincandy. One last time, that's 60% off your first order, plus free shipping when you head to smalls.com/braincandy. All right, Sarah, I'm so sorry that I co-opted your whole
This is
scenario.
A double effort or whatever. Okay, but I do want to talk about cats, so this is kind of a perfect segue.
Okay, great.
Because not only have rich women from Palm Beach been on my mind, but went on a little walk around the neighborhood the other day, and there's a cat cafe. Remember I told you I had never seen one of those? Yeah. I have. They're all over the place. You were right. Yeah. And it wasn't open yet, and we were just waiting for another store to open. And so they were all just sitting up and like lounging in the sun in the window. And there were like 12 of them. There were so many. And then they all stared at me, which was kind of scary. But
that is scary.
I was like, oh, which one would I get? In my mind, I was thinking that. And some of them were so cute. And an orange one is so cute. And I just love them. Cat. And then I read an article. This was in CNN that talked about a study that was done by, it was in Social Indicators Research, that was looking at the benefits of getting a pet and how that really impacted happiness. Because we've all heard the whole, like, pets make you happier thing.
Yeah.
But what hasn't really been, like, further studied or looked into is if it's happy people get cats.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Or if it's cats and dogs, not cats, cats and dogs. If that actually does make you happier. Yes. So they were looking at that, and then they turned it into an income equivalent. Like, and they've done this, they could do this, researchers do this with many things, where they put a price value. They look at how much does this increase your overall satisfaction of life, and they put an actual dollar amount equivalent to that.
Okay.
So the study showed that dog and cat companions have about the same equal impact as a marital partner. And hanging out with friends and family. So, which is about $90,000 of value.
Wait,
satisfaction, increases satisfaction.
I'm sorry, but they need to break that down, wives and husbands, because there ain't no fucking way it's equal. But
yeah, they do.
I'll accept it as the mean.
I think it has to do with comparing being by yourself to being in a partnership. That overall satisfaction
but
of life.
Husbands make out
I totally
like
agree.
bandits.
I totally agree with that.
For the sake of this story, okay,
yeah,
$90,000.
That is the happiness equivalent.
But that's so great.
I know it is so great.
I feel like they need to break down dogs and cats separate too.
I think they need to break down a lot more. But what this also made me think about after I read the actual study, and what it made me think about was how frustrated we get when you and I, and mostly you, get when people say, my pets are my family. And I think what they're actually saying in there is my pets provide me a level of satisfaction that my mind and emotional state sees as about the equivalent as family. Here's where I think it's not the same, where you can't say they're like family, is who are you jumping in front of a bullet for? Is like, you're going to save a kid more than you say, probably, like that.
Yeah.
So
That's interesting.
I wonder if that's that emotional thing. And I was like, ooh, I can't wait to talk to Susie about that, because I think that might be what people are actually saying when they say that feeling, is that they bring me the satisfaction of, they increase my life satisfaction equally to hanging out with family.
It's funny because now that you're describing it that way, and it particularly the phrase that annoys me, and no offense if you use it because everybody does, is fur babies. Stop saying that. Okay.
Yeah.
But the thing that is interesting about what you're saying is that I would imagine, let's say you don't have kids, but you have a pet.
Yeah.
I almost think you're probably getting more enjoyment overall from your pet than people are getting from their child, because there's less like bullshit.
Yeah, but then you know what? Like, it's kind of the same thing of, if you were to ask me, okay, if you were to check in with me of how Bo was impacting my life satisfaction in her last 6 months of life,
Well,
I may have answered a little bit differently.
yeah, of
Because
course. Oh, and you're
that-
saying like the teenage years that I'm
Yes.
in are like that.
Yes, I am saying
Yeah,
that, Susie.
you're right. But
I am saying you are in that, you're skewing the numbers.
But what's also was something I know, and certainly from like the documentaries we've seen about people who have lost children and things like that, the pain
Oh, right. That's
is obviously you can't,
You
it's
can't, right.
incomparable
absolutely.
to
Nobody gets divorced over the loss of their dog.
yes. Yeah.
That,
Right.
my God, we couldn't handle the
couldn't handle
pain
the
of
loss
loss
of,
of it.
Our
But you would
cat.
over that happens.
died.
Not you will, but that does sometimes happen in the loss of a child.
Yeah, it's overwhelming.
So that's what I mean
It's
of like
so
the measuring the
funny.
satisfaction. And when you say when you ask, when we're usually talking in that way, we're talking about the satisfaction and the happiness. We're not talking about because
My life is easier.
or like, you wouldn't say that your animal, I think people, if you ask them, like, are there elements of being in a partnership or being with a family that bring pain or challenges or suffering, that people would be more honest about that. And if you asked that about, like, are there parts about being a dog? No, not really as much. Not the same kind of, my dog does not, and that's what we always talk about, that unconditional love and acceptance that an animal gives you, that some people, have those relationships in a way to avoid that kind of accountability that maybe a real life relationship would give you. And so I don't know, I just feel like there's
Yeah, there's
stuff
so
to
many
unpack.
elements, because there's also the thing, I'm sure if you don't have a pet, you do get the thing where like people will say like, you should get a dog or you should get a cat. I do that to you all the time.
Yeah.
But it's not the same as what happens if you don't have a kid,
Right.
where people basically harass you your whole
Totally.
life.
Totally.
When are you going to have a kid? Are you going to have a kid? How many kids do you want?
Yeah.
It's just like people can't accept that you don't want this thing that they constantly complain about.
It's very fun to be able to say, "Oh, I have no reproductive organs." They
How's
shut
that
down
go?
real
Do they
fast.
say like you should adopt or what?
No,
or do they get
nobody.
weird?
They shut down. They're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I've only done it one time, but I
Really?
was like, oh no, I don't have any reproductive organs."
What made you choose to do it that time? Were they being like,
No,
in
they
a
just
way
straight
that
up
you
asked
felt-
me, and I didn't have a canned answer yet. And I was like, "Holy shit, that's the first time that somebody ever answered or ever asked me." And I
feel bad for
panicked.
them.
I do too. And I was
But
like,
it is
no.
annoying and rude how people are about that.
well, and then my girlfriend and I looked at each other, and we had kind of like a sad moment of like realizing, like, we were like, we would have been great parents.
Oh no!
Because we do say that, like we would have
Well-
together been like, and we always say we still can. We say that too.
I
We
have
go,
one
"We can-
available.
We can do that anytime. Yeah, you can send them over here anytime.
But that's interesting.
Yeah, but that'll shut down then they don't know what to say to that. So
Yeah. So you said
it so far it's never come with any follow-up questions.
what do you think the motive is when they're just I think they're well intentioned, these people.
I know they are, because they see, and when this happened was when I was holding a new baby, a 2-week-old baby, and they could see how much I was like loving holding this baby and how cute it was and blah blah, like, you know, how much I wasn't just like, oh yeah, here's a baby. I was like, oh, you know, do the baby thing and like, let me smell your baby's head.
Mm-hmm.
And this baby did smell amazing.
They all do.
Well, my nephew, I swear
Smells
to God,
like garbage.
didn't have a baby smell.
Just like a person?
I swear, and his mom says the same thing.
Well, that's weird.
I know. She goes, she said the same thing. We both were like, and she goes, I swear, he didn't have it. And I said, I know.
You know,
And I said, I felt like I didn't smell it. And she goes, I think he didn't have it. So
that wonder why.
I
That's
don't
really weird.
know. Is that not? Yeah. If you or a baby you know
It's
did not
even
smell like a baby,
good smell.
I think it's
like
great.
But
We think it's great because it smells
it's a
like baby.
baby.
In the same way that I think the smell of weed smells good and you think it smells terrible.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's skunk.
I'm like, ooh, yeah.
It smells like
Good times. Party
This
time.
is why you people like patchouli. Everyone else is like, that smells like
don't
garbage.
like patchouli.
I didn't say you. I said
Oh.
you people.
Yeah, how dare I get confused?
Listen. Okay. Listen. If you're thinking about having a kid or doing anything important, or if you're just a person, then maybe you could use some therapy. And this show is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Dude, we can all use some therapy. The world is insane right now.
Extra.
And you may have a teenager. And if you would like to not just like lose all of your marbles, then talk to somebody. And then you can talk to, like, a therapist will help so that you don't yell at your child.
Yeah. No, and that is, she's being hilarious because I'm always like complaining about my son because we are in that moment of our lives. But there are so many moments of our lives that you could use some insight into. And that's what a therapist can provide. Whether you have a teenager or a newborn or a shitty husband or a job you hate or you lost someone you love, like there is just a nonstop onslaught of humanness
Yes.
that we all have to deal with, and they make it easy to get matched online with a qualified therapist who can meet your needs. What a gift! And
I'm sorry, a helicopter just went over. If you have to edit that. Like, it was so loud. I was like, am I getting attacked? Yeah, I was like, something's happening.
This is why we need therapy.
I do. I need therapy after what just happened. I apologize.
No apology necessary. We have all been there. Remember when my house actually was like being in LA? There was a criminal on the loose, and they were like shining lights into my
SWAT
house, being
team
like,
people.
"Come out, we're gonna send the dogs in." So I don't think that's crazy to wonder about a helicopter. It's real loud.
Yeah.
At any rate, BetterHelp is great for all of these concerns of being human. And they have a deal for our listeners. If you sign up now, you get 10% off betterhelp.com/braincandy. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/braincandy. And you can go on, you take a quiz. They find out what you need and what you're looking for in a professional, and they match you.
And you can switch. The best therapist.
You can find one you love.
Yes. And she wasn't my first one. I switched. So I was like,
you
I
gotta
don't
find
think
the
this is a
right
good fit.
one.
And then it was super easy. And it's so much easier because it is not easy to get therapy out there.
That is for sure.
Yes. Okay. What else do I want to talk about? We talked about life satisfaction and that. Oh, this is interesting. Do you know what the appendix actually does?
No, nobody does.
Okay. They do now.
Nothing.
They actually do now. And
Let's
this
hear it.
blew my mind. I was like, oh, it makes a lot of sense because
It's some sort. Does it involve the word secretion?
yes, it does involve the word secretion, Susie. Very good.
I thought so.
Yes.
But other than
So,
secreting what?
I've always thought that like that's kind of been the thing that they said when I was growing up. Like my mom had to have her appendix removed. One of my very, very dear friends in 3rd grade had a ruptured appendicitis, which then
That's
caused her to
terrible.
have multiple surgeries. She was in 3rd grade, poor little
That's
thing.
scary. Wonder
It
what
was-
happened. Wonder why that happened.
Because she said, I have a tummy ache, I have a tummy ache, I have a tummy ache. And the doctors ignored her. And then it ruptured. And then she had to have 6 different surgeries to open it back up, to go in. It was so sad.
no,
I remember.
that is really sad. But I just mean like what causes appendicitis?
Well, I'll tell you. You're going to learn.
Okay.
So the appendix, what it really is we now know the importance of the gut and the gut health and the gut bacteria. The appendix acts as a safe house for good gut bacteria. It's where good gut bacteria is stored so that when something happens, like you get sick or you get diarrhea or you get something like that, and your
And they're like,
entire
"It's go
intestines and your intestines is deprived of its healthy gut bacteria, then it's like a little finger-shaped sac
Are you
that's at the
kidding
very
me?
top of the small intestines, and it releases the healthy bacteria back into your gut.
No, it's like a reserve.
Yes.
And then they take
and
it away.
it is
And what do they
super-
say is the
Well, it's super, super important for people who have had an appendicitis or like their appendix removed to take a probiotic and prebiotic. That those biotics like are very, very important for your gut health because you don't have that emergency system after you get sick. And so my mom had that, and I guarantee you she does not know that. And she
Yeah.
often has like immune, like and stomach
Nobody knows
issues
that.
and stuff. And
Hey Kennedy, tell us that.
yeah, this was not even that long ago that this was, I don't know, like discovered and it's so silly when we say, oh yeah, that thing that probably does nothing.
Yeah, like the
There's
gallbladder.
nothing that does nothing. Can we just
Well, right,
like say that?
obviously.
There's nothing that does nothing. Everything is important. Don't fucking take anything out. It's all necessary.
Right. Or at least tell us what it does and then we can
Yeah.
Yes.
Who knew?
Well, so what causes though? So is appendicitis just an infection or virus
Yes.
or something?
Yeah, like an infection of
So it can
all of
happen
that.
at any
and,
age.
And that's why they're so common because it's basically bacteria. It's gut bacteria. And so the nature of that is very that's why they say it's really dangerous when it explodes because it makes you like septic. Because
yes, that
it's
makes sense.
what is the word? It's not toxic. It's like whatever the word is that I'm looking for. That's like not the good shit. Like you know, there's a word for it. I'm sure that I can't think of right now. But yeah, it's kind of toxic in a way. It's going to get infected easily, and that's why it's so common. Why appendicitis are so common because it can get infected.
It can happen to anybody,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Well, I have no idea if this is what actually happened, but the myth that we've created, me and my bestie Cal, when I lived in LA, she had heard that Cher could do a 5-minute plank.
I believe this.
Me too.
100%.
I mean, it's Cher. She can do whatever the fuck she wants. And so Callie decided if Cher can do it at her age,
right.
I can do it
Yeah.
at mine. And so Kelly decided to try to do a 5-minute plank with zero training whatsoever. And we've all done a plank. You go 30 seconds and you're like, when's this over?
Yeah.
Right?
It goes from I can handle this to I might die very fast.
I do not know how long she made it. I do, however, know that by the end of it, she had to get her appendix removed.
Okay, because that was what I was guessing is maybe like a strain on that in the same way that you can have a hernia, you know, by
So, like, it was like a-
popping out.
maybe
That
they,
something.
like-
Maybe it did. Wow.
That is her
That's
explanation for
fucking
why.
hilarious.
And now I'm like, wait, maybe it was coincidence. She maybe had an infection already.
Yeah, maybe. And that just like
We'll never
and
know.
then or maybe then doing that. Okay, question. Did she go to the doctor for the appendicitis, for the appendix pain? How long after
I
the
think
plank?
it was the next day.
Okay, I think it was the sore that she felt sore from doing her abs. What that was is I'm sore, and then it was so intense that she probably like maybe she like felt maybe that was it. It like
It
put her
that's the
attention
thing.
on.
Was it coincidence?
Wow,
And
that's
lucky?
crazy. Well, we are not doctors and we don't know shit about fuck, which we say all the time.
Burst. Maybe the reason it didn't burst, we should thank Cher.
Yeah. Or it's one of those things, you know, like how like the kids who like fall and have an accident and then they go into the doctor and they find out that they have something.
leukemia.
Yes. And like if they
Yeah.
didn't fall, then they
That's
would have
my
never
point.
known.
We
That's what
should
I feel
thank
like.
Cher.
Yes. You know what? We should thank Cher for so much. Just all the time. Just every now and then, just because.
Is that not the best story?
It really is the best story.
It sounds made up, but also like I can't believe Cher can do a 5-minute fucking plank.
Here, you always say that you don't have any of the crazy stories, but what you do have is you have only friends with crazy stories. That nobody else is like, oh yeah,
Like,
my
you're not gonna
friend who
believe
owns a
this.
chocolate factory. Nobody else fucking says that. None of us.
Right. Okay. I collect hilarious people.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. And you're like, everybody's like, no way. You know that person. And you really do. All of them.
But I am going to tell her about the probiotic.
Yes, probiotic. She needs a probiotic and all the stuff for gut health. You got to work extra hard because
Okay, thank
there you go. That is that.
No joke.
When I learned that,
Yeah, that is a mind blower.
I was like, oh, I don't think everybody knows this.
Nobody knows that.
And why are we need to tell people this? We've
I feel like this all the time.
and then I even started like I started wondering about the connection to like mental health and your gut health
Yeah, there's
and all
something.
of that and how 90% of the serotonin is in your gut, which is crazy. We
Well,
like
that's not good.
that is like the production of it is in the
Right.
gut.
I'm saying that's not good for me.
So yeah, we got to like look out
No
for our
wonder
gut
I'm
health.
so bitter.
Yeah, and like eat really well and all that shit.
My God.
Yeah.
Maybe I should change my New Year's resolution.
Right.
This falls in the so what you should care.
Yeah, but see, don't you know what to care about when you
Yeah. This is about priorities.
it helps. Okay.
Poor
What
Sarah.
else do I have to talk to you about? Okay, this is a fun one.
Okay.
The Mayo Clinic has come out with a new device that is a temper tantrum watch
Come on.
that monitors it basically gives biofeedback. You put it on
Yeah.
a kid and it alerts the parents to respond to changes in their biology, like, well, not biology, but like, you know, in their biorhythms, like their temperature and their heart rate and
to prevent?
to not
Respond to.
to respond to.
Why?
And this because what a temper tantrum, and this isn't like your little
What do I need
minor
to
ones.
watch? I know when they're having one.
Yeah, this is more like for like mental health issues for kids who are maybe have like ODD, and we're talking like extreme
What is
temper
ODD?
oppositional defiant disorder, which
Oh,
is
yeah. I think I have that.
yeah, you don't.
Maybe I need to watch.
And it made parents respond, or parents were able to respond when they noticed that there was a change in their child's physiological state. They were able to respond in 4 seconds, and this cut temper tantrum time in half compared to regular therapy.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the watch or the device do? It says
It's basically like a smartwatch.
yeah, and it says what?
And it lets
Hey.
you know, it gives you a little ding, like an alert that your child is basically emotionally dysregulated.
So maybe even if they're not having the symptoms of like,
Correct. Outward symptoms. Because we all know that before we lose it, there are signs. This is what I work with like clients so much on, is training, like, what are the signs? How do you know? Because we've ignored the signs. Yes.
To what we think of as the tantrum.
Yes.
Really, it started already. You just didn't notice it.
Yes.
Okay.
And I think that maybe in a less distracted, because there are people who are pushing back and saying, like, we need to let kids learn how to emotionally regulate, and maybe like on their own, and maybe this is like too much technology interfering and telling us what's going on. But I think with how distracted and how like distracting life is right now, and how spread thin parents are, we do not have the mental bandwidth or even time to be able to be attuned enough to a child. If you're a parent that's, working or busy or whatever, or even if you're not, even if you have a couple kids, any little thing that might help, and say my child's dysregulated, and then you then have to do the work in regulating them. So the watch does half of it, but then the other half was the parent's response. So the parent's response was moving closer to their child, just the presence, like, when the just moving closer, when you're dysregulated and somebody just comes and sits next to you, it can be regulating. So moving closer, offering reassurance, and labeling the emotions. Hey, I notice you feel really frustrated right now. Hey, I notice you're getting angry right now. That helped to diffuse things. How do you as a parent feel about this? Like, I
think that's so great.
I do too. I am usually so anti like technology and devices and those kind of things.
Tools.
But this feels like
we don't know what the
this
fuck we're
feels
doing.
like and again, it's two parts, like there's you have to know what to do when the alert happens. But I'm into this, and I think we need to teach them emotional regulation.
And you know how we always say, like, we love a placebo. Like, hey, I would love to be prescribed one. If it works, great.
Give it to me. Yeah.
And in a way, I can see how this, not that it's a placebo, but that it would act in a similar way, that if this external thing is saying, like, the way that we measure the human condition. Is saying, like, this poor bubbies is going through something.
Yes.
It makes it feel like it's not you
doing
it. And then you may have more compassion.
Yes.
Because when you feel like the kid is saying you're
oh my God, what a good point, Susie. Yes, because
you get defensive.
In the same way us as adults, it's often not like, we'll be going about our day. Maybe something happens that pisses us off, or we stub our toe, whatever, who cares? And then our partner comes in, asks us a question, and all of a sudden they're the outlet for all of our frustration and anger. And then we as adults can say, oh my God, I'm sorry. I did not mean to say that. Hopefully I'm having a bad day, or blah, 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 blah. But a kid doesn't know that. And you are so right that a parent would recognize that this has absolutely nothing to do with me. I'm over here
even
making
if it
pasta.
Actually is our fault.
Even if it, and then you can recognize, okay, what are the things that lead to this? Oh, I see when I ignored my child twice. Their request for a bid for attention.
They were tired. I had no idea. I was distracted by whatever.
I'm for this. I think it is
Me too.
a good thing.
I would like it for everyone, actually.
Yeah, and in a way, the smartwatch. Have you ever had it go like, "Oh, you need to take a deep breath"?
Oh,
Mine does that, where it's like, "Bing, hey, buddy, you want to just take a deep breath right now?"
Yeah,
it's,
because you don't even realize.
No idea, right?
Does it help? Like, I know you're gonna say yes, but like, does it help when you do take a deep breath?
Yeah. Yes. And the funny thing is that we think there's a part of us that wants to be really resistant to
I do.
all of us do. That is human nature because of we think
We like to think we are in control already.
Totally. And we think there are so many difficult things going on that got me here. The solution can't be that easy. It's got to also be that hard. Or we say, oh, I tried it and it didn't work, but we're not really trying it in I had an ex who used to love taking fancy baths, and then he would try to tell his male friends like, oh, you should take a bath, and they would say, I hate baths, and he'd go, well, are you doing it right? And I do not take much from that relationship, but I do take the phrase, well, are you doing it right?
Yeah.
Because when people are like, oh, that doesn't work for me, or oh, I don't like that, or oh, that I want
it's like, how are you doing
it right?
Yeah.
What are you doing when you are doing this? Because like when I say, oh, I hate this, I don't like this movie I'm watching, and I'm on my phone the whole time, I've been paying attention to zero of it. Yeah, I'm not going to like it. So this feels like helping us pay attention to our emotions, tune in, and I do like this.
Yeah, I like it too. And listen, we all know the downsides of technology. It's nice every once in a while if it can offer you something that's useful.
Yeah. And if you don't, and taking a breath, next time you're feeling really like revved up and want to actually test, is taking a breath work? Because I think it's important to do these tests for our brain all the time. Like, not all the time, but every now and then, it's the same thing. It's why our brain like gets that fear of like, maybe I'll just jump off the cliff when we see the edge of a cliff, so that we go, no, I won't do that. You're fine. And it's like protective. It's almost like confirms that we won't do that. So we can like run our brain through these little like protective tests. Does taking a breath really work? How do I know? And when you're really anxious and really like, you notice you're like, I don't know, something where you at least recognize that you're activated and you're not
when
calm.
You're waiting in a line.
Yes. Oh, great idea. When you're waiting and I get increased anxiety. Okay, perfect. Before you even do anything, say on a scale of 1 to 10, how anxious do I feel right now? What and in my body? Okay, it's like a 7 or 8. Then you're going to do 5 deep breaths. Then say on a scale of 1 to 10, how do I feel in my body right now? If it changed at all, it was successful.
Surely. I was at a sporting event, and naturally, you're in the stands. Some people are talking.
Yeah.
It's normal.
Yeah.
But it annoys me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay? And I'm easily annoyed. And this woman would not shut the fuck up. And I kept talking about it to Adam. Like, because I want other people to like rally with me,
I've been in this situation.
And he always gets nervous because I start doing stuff that they will then potentially notice. And you've been,
Yes.
been
Remember the
this
people at the
person.
table next to us at one time, and they never got the fucking hint?
Because I lose it. I
Yeah.
can't take it.
Right.
I had to start listing things in my mind that I liked about this woman.
Oh, that's very good, Susie.
It was really hard.
It is hard.
But they're worth it. Like, I kept looking back at her and like wanting to give her the stink eye. And so then I thought, what do I like about her?
That's so good.
Thank you.
That is like that's doing the work. That is doing.
trying.
You are, and you know what? I call them emotional jumping jacks. Like, and we'd have to
That's
do,
what it was.
and it sucks that we like. I don't
But
want to
she
do a
wasn't doing
regular
anything
jumping
wrong.
jack, right? And it's
She
hard
was
to
having
do,
fun with her friend.
but you get mentally fit from it,
I
and
was
you
just
did a
like-
really good job.
Yeah, thank you. And she really probably is lovely. I just wanted her to stop talking.
And you know what? I was listening to Wait, Don't Tell Me, and they were talking about, like this, asking it as a question, like this, social habit is now become popular. Like, you're allowed to do it outside of the library. And the answer is shushing people. That somebody was saying that, like,
I don't think you
researchers
should do that.
said that we should be doing that more.
No, not outside of where it's appropriate, like a quiet car or a library.
I think we should be doing this to people who are talking on their phones loudly in public and not being aware of other people.
Yeah.
I want to
Or
do that to them.
The people
I'm never
that
going
have
to.
they're watching something without headphones.
Oh, God.
That kind of thing.
I hate these people. Yeah.
But if someone's being like loud talking,
no,
like
do not
at
do
a
that.
game or something, no.
Right.
I just could move. I could move.
Yeah. I was halfway paying attention. I better go back and find out what the hell they were saying was
I mean,
allowed
for
to
real, like
shush.
is shushing. If
Because they
somebody
were saying, like,
shushed me,
we
I
should
would punch
be
their
allowed-
lights out if I
know.
was in a place where you're allowed to talk.
Yeah.
I am going to be arrested.
Yeah, we do love a shush at a library, though.
Well, yes.
It's appropriate.
It's appropriate, or in a quiet car.
I want to shush my downstairs neighbor.
What's going on down there?
Suze, it's been a bad month.
Oh, no.
It is just...
Are these the people I heard?
Yep.
Okay.
So loud.
They were loud,
Yes.
and I think we should come up with some ideas about that.
I know. At a certain point, I'm like... my girlfriend and I were woken up at 5 a.m. with pounding.
That's the other thing. It's like, what hours are
Pounding.
you keeping?
2 a.m. and 5 a.m. is like go to bed at 2 a.m.,
That's-
wake up at 5. It's insane. I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But-
See, this is the thing. Like, being a part of society is really hard for everybody.
Yeah.
Like, we really do have to, what do you say? Like, you have to exercise those muscles or whatever.
Yes, you do. Oh, I should
Because-
probably try to think of 5 things that I like about my downstairs neighbor.
No. I've been in your home, and you can do that, and then let
Also
that
take
inform
action.
the way you tell them, like, hey, this is my home too, babe.
That's a good way to put it.
Because
Like, I totally
was out in
understand.
public. This is where
Yeah.
you sleep.
Yeah.
That's a
I get it,
totally
but,
different story.
Be like, hey, babe.
Hey, babe.
I like that.
I
It's
lo-
very, very, like,
Ah.
not, nobody goes on defensive when they've just been called babe. Right? I'm like, oh,
Right. And I know the broader story there and how nice you have been.
yeah.
And sometimes you got to say, like, let's talk about this.
Yeah. We got to talk.
Life is really complicated. I
Sure
get
as
it.
heck is.
But you're crushing it.
Thanks, Suze. I'm doing the
Hey,
best I can.
neither
over
one
here.
of us have lost our appendix because of Cher.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of other organs, not Cher's fault, but
Yeah. Sarah lost so many organs, and none of them were because of Cher.
Yeah.
Kelly,
I wish I had a story like that.
you should
I should just say it. Yeah. If I can turn back now.
See, that would have been such a great joke for me to use when she told me about the plank. Yeah. And then what happened because of the plank, because of Cher.
It would have been so good.
Damn.
Dang. Well, you
There's-
know.
I was going to say there's still time, but there isn't. And that's why we want
Okay.
to turn it back.
Maybe somehow you need to like talk about doing planks and then she can like mention that, hey, remember that one time? And then
I'm
you
going
can
to
say,
try to get this on tape.
yeah. If I could do it again. Yeah. So good. Every time is good.
All right, people, listen, go to our website,
Yes.
thebraincandypodcast.com. That's where all of our sponsors' codes are. And every time you use a code, it helps us so much. So we can keep doing this and not have to get real jobs, and it's going to get ugly. Yeah. And go to patreon.com/braincandy if you want some of our challenge or reality TV stuff.
Yes.
Anything. Oh, and leave us a 5-star review.
Well, of course.
And
What are you
I think
waiting
that
for?
covers it.
And we'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time. Bye.